Say summertime. That says friends around. That says kids playing in the yard. That says great grilling times. This says real steak. This is from Kansas City, and they know how to do meat. This is a 6 or 12 count of the 9.5 garlic and herb boneless ribeye. How delicious does that look? How impressive will you be with your friends when you serve them a perfectly seasoned, perfectly cooked ribeye and land that on their plate? So this gentleman is a chef, Ralph Pallarino. We are going to talk to him in 1 minute, but he brings us the Kansas City steak name. I want to share with you what you're going to order today because this is going to be your Easter order for sure. A 6 count or a 12 count of, again, each one of these is 9.5 ounces. It comes with the garlic and herb, of course, seasoning. $70.48 for the 6 count and 4 easy payments of $17.62, or double the amount but don't double the price. Go for the 12 count at 4 easy payments of $32.62. And in fact, you're coming in at almost 11 bucks less than double the price. This is the time you can stock up and save with that savings of $10.48. We've got the Easy Pay, the free shipping and handling. The Easy Pay, though, only here till the end of the day. Now, before we even start, you go to a fancy 5-star restaurant, and more than likely, the steak, the boneless prime rib, the ribeye, rather, that you're eating is probably from Kansas City Steaks.
Oh, probably.
Isn't that right?
We sell to all the high-end restaurants. And
what's the secret to the Kansas City brand? Why is their steak so good?
Okay, so let's start at the source.
Yeah.
So we've been doing this since 1932, so we know a thing about steaks. Now, the first thing we do is we source the cattle. So we're basically dictating what the cattle eats. Then we have a state-of-the-art butchering facility. I mean, this is like no other. I mean, and then you asked me a very important question. Why is it different?
Yep.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look
Why
how buttery
is this
that is.
boneless ribeye different than others?
And it's different because we wet ages for 28 days. And that's where you're going to get all that beautiful, delicious, buttery flavor. Here, I got a little pile here for you.
little bites for me over here. Okay, great. Keep going. You said
so
buttery flavor. I'm ready.
Buttery, rich flavor you get from a ribeye. 28 days we age these. Very important to know. And then we have flash frozen these at the peak of its freshness. So when you defrost these, guess what? It's just as good as the day we package them.
Okay.
That's cool.
And the garlic and herb seasoning, do I have to do that when it gets to my house, or did you already do that?
No, that's what's great about
You already
these.
seasoned these boneless ribeyes?
Yes.
Oh, you are my friend. I'm going to do the bump with you.
Oh, you're
You're
gonna do the
my
bump? Okay.
friend.
I got it.
Whoa!
Is that
Okay, tell me about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So first of all, let's talk about a ribeye. What is a ribeye? A ribeye is cut from our award-winning prime rib, okay? That's where you get all that marbling. Look at all that unbelievable marbling. Look at that.
Wow.
That cuts like butter. That's just like one big pat of butter. Look at that. No effort needed. Look at that. That is just beautiful. And it just falls apart because it's so tender. Look at that.
So you get that marbling, and that gives you that forward, that bold,
Yep.
that juiciness and that flavor,
Yes.
which is exactly what you want. Not dry at all.
Yeah.
This is a ribeye that you put on some Marvin Gaye, people start dancing in the yard. They're paying hearts and spades in the yard. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
People have their favorite brew or not. By the way, tomorrow is National Beer Day. I'm not sure we can say that, but it actually is.
Russell.
Which is really fun. So that's what you're doing.
Yeah, so let's
continue on with why this is so
so let's
special.
do real time. So
Yep.
me and you talked about this. You know, a lot of times people do prime rib for Easter, right? Okay. How about instead of the prime rib, because this is cut from our award-winning prime rib, why don't you make it a little bit easier on yourself? Have some of these in a grill pan or on
Look at that.
the grill, and look at that. This
Look
is
at
real-time cooking, by the way.
I want you to know that when you're picking up the 6 count, it's $11 and change for a 9.5 ounce boneless ribeye. Look how big that is. If you pick up the 12 count, it makes it $10.87. Talk about the impression that you're leaving with your guests.
Yeah.
Actually, the quality of the meat that you're getting, because you know where it's coming from. You know the provenance. This
Yeah.
is Kansas City. This is Midwestern beef. This is sourced the way that you want it to be. It is packed freshly. It's got that garlic and herb seasoning.
Yeah.
I want to remind you of everything that you're getting, because already people are going, you know what, Rachel and Ralph, that 12 count sounds like everything to me. So the 6 count is $17.62 on your Easy Pay. The 12 count is going to be $32.62 on the Easy Pay. Only 200 remain in the 12 count. And by the way, when you stock up and save on the 12 count, you're saving close to $11. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, do we have an auto delivery on this? No, we don't have an auto delivery on this. It's just the stock up and save, which means if you want to get a couple orders, Ralph, how long will these keep?
Oh, up to a year.
Up to a year.
Yeah.
So if you've got the freezer space, each one of these is individually vacuum sealed, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
How about we show you one?
Sure.
Okay. So you talked about when that flavor came in your mouth, you made a big noise. For a reason.
Like a noise.
So these come single, just like this, and they're already marinated. So just think about this. As you're defrosting these, right? Look at that. It's marinating even more. Again, we took the guesswork out. If you're a novice in the kitchen, you're not just as confident, we want to make you confident that all you got to do is take this out. 30 to 40 minutes in cold water, okay?
Yum.
Now, chef tip, let them sit out. Literally like for a couple hours because you want the meat to be room temperature when you put them in the pan so they cook evenly. You know, a lot of times people say, well, you know, they didn't cook evenly or it took too long. No, because it was cold. You can't just take it out of the refrigerator and then put it in the pan.
I like that chef
Is that
tip.
cool? You like that? Okay. And another chef tip.
Okay, this is so incredible. Mayor, please come in. Please, please, please.
Oh,
Please
yeah.
come in.
Because, hi, Ralph Powell.
Hi, how are you?
We fed him marshmallows, so now must feel a little
Yeah.
bit of steak.
Mary, here, I got a little.
Kansas City Steak Company.
Yes.
I mean, institution in the world of protein. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, everything we do is for flavor. I mean, again, sourcing the cattle. We're the butcher. You don't have to do anything. These are already trimmed, ready to go. And we were talking about Easter. I think this should be, I want to show you something now. This is
so
one
good.
steak, okay? These are 9.5 ounces. Here's what I'm gonna do. You hold that.
Okay.
You have a free hand? Now look at this. If me and you split this, look how nice that is. If I could just, you got
Go
that?
ahead, hold it. Yep.
Got you.
All right, there's one, and there's two.
I'm sorry, I didn't go
No,
classy.
no, that absolutely is, that's enough for me. I mean, that's perfect to me.
That's
look at
plenty.
it. That's
So
one steak.
that's one 9.5 ounce steak. Boneless prime ribeye.
Yeah.
This is what you're getting, boneless ribeye. And you know what, when somebody comes into a steakhouse and they order the ribeye, what are they looking for, Ralph? What kind of flavor experience are they looking for?
First of all, they're looking for that earthy, buttery, rich. This is the richest steak on the cattle because it's the most marbled.
Yes.
If you're a steak eater, this is your steak.
Yeah, if you like flavor, if you like juiciness,
Yeah.
if you like depth and texture and layer after layer, and you like to be able to eat your steak naked, this is the way to do it. You know, it doesn't need any sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is good.
It
I'm
doesn't
going to
need
eat my
any-
steak naked.
Go eat your steak
Bye.
naked. I didn't necessarily mean you're naked. I meant the steak is naked. But you know what? You can read it however you want. You know I love my friends.
And do you know we cooked these? So I put these on about 5 minutes before we started.
Yeah.
Now this is literally medium. That took under 10 minutes. And because they're so big, we made them a little thinner so that they cook faster. So another chef cooked. People listen to me, lid open or closed on the grill.
And what do you say?
If it's a thinner, like it's a burger or it's chicken, leave the lid open because then you won't cook it too fast internally. So leave it open, put these on.
I need to give you an update because these are very popular. In the 6 count, only 300 remain at that $17.62 Easy Pay. In the 12 count, which is the most popular right now, because you do get that stock up and save, only 150 to go around. 12 steaks will go home to your house, or if you want to do a build to, ship to, because maybe you are going to be going to the kids or grandma's house and that's where you're celebrating. I highly recommend that. That build to, ship to is $32.62. Remember, free shipping and handling on everything, and this will arrive in time for Easter. So, Chef Pallarino, I so appreciate that because dinner, lunch, breakfast, a ribeye is always on time.
Yeah.
And it is. It's always on time.
Yeah.
And remember, we're eating them naked.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I'm saying.
I know.
All I'm saying.
And I know exactly